Jazakallah khair. The next question is regarding prayer. If you guys could keep the question topics about prayer, that would be very helpful because we have so many questions. The question says, how do you put all your concentration into your prayers?
Well, you do the best you can. Importantly, try to adopt an attitude of humility during your prayer. I think this is just my personal advice. The more humble, sincerely humble you are in your prayer, the more when you turn to prayer, you acknowledge and admit to Allah your dependence upon Him. The more you turn your heart totally over to Him and concentrate on that, the more you try to envision His greatness compared to your smallness, His kindness compared to your humanity, the more you concentrate on His beautiful attributes, most powerful names, I find the more beautiful is the experience of your prayer. So when you're just standing there in your prayer and you're reciting al-Fatiha, and all of a sudden you'll feel this beauty take over you. But still, I think it's the attitude with which you approach that prayer. If you approach it just as a burden that you want to get out of the way, then it's probably going to be a burden that you just get out of the way. And you will receive a reward for it, because it will develop your steadfastness, persistence, etc. But if you approach it as a humble servant of God Almighty, as one who depends on Him totally, that has total trust in Him, I think it'll enhance the beauty of your prayer all the more. And God knows best. But I will say this. To all of us, we need to remember this. And we have to remind ourselves of this. Don't miss the prayers. Don't skip the prayers. Skip the prayers, you're taking a step backwards. And then you have a difficult time getting back to where you were before. Pray day in, day out, as prescribed, and you will slowly but surely notice a progress in your spirituality. You will notice that the beauty of the prayers increases with that performance in prayer. You will notice that if you compare your experience of prayer to the way it was 3 years ago, there is something greater about it now than it was then. Provided that you're also trying to live the life of a Muslim, sincerely trying to be humble and compassionate to others, to be truthful, to be fair to your neighbor, to be just, to be honest, etc., etc. But most of all, with all that, don't miss a prayer. Because you take a huge step backwards. And you got to start again. I'm not saying you go back to step one. Frankly, I don't know. But you do go back. And you got to bring yourself forward again. At least as I perceive it.
Jazakallah khair.